What's up, guys? I don't think anybody's watching yet. I haven't even put the link out yet. Probably should do that. Let's see. Post it on Twitter. Discord. Alright. If anybody's in the AIU Discord and wants to join me in chat, I am in the live streaming channel. You guys want to come hang out with me? Let me get... Oh, some people in the chat. This is 8chan. What's up, Devin? Sean, Blake, what's up, guys? I need to pop out the chat because it's a little complicated to see before I start playing. I won't be able to see it. Let's do that. Like Joe would say, do that. Chat. What's up, guys? What's up, Tiffany? What's up, Mexican guy? Yeah, Nintendo put this up as a free trial for 7 days. If you want to play it, so I'm gonna check it out. Oh yeah, I don't know if it's worth buying. I didn't buy it. It's a free trial that you could download it if you go into the shop and go into the Nintendo Online section. They have it there to download for 7 days. And I guess you could try it out for these 7 days, and then you could decide if you like it or not. That's why I did it. I mean, the Mario Sports games, I don't know, they're not worth $60 usually. I mean, if they're on... If you can get it on sale for like half the price, I guess they're worth it. They're fun games, but they're not games you're gonna play a whole crap out of, you know? Probably, they're more fun too if you got friends to play with. I figure it's worth it. If it's free to try out, it's worth it to try it out. Marino! Alright, how do I get past this so I can just play the video game? I don't care about this. The story of Mario Tennis. Who cares about that shit? Is Mario a Jew? I don't think so. He's Italian, obviously. What do I do here? Okay, I don't understand what I'm doing. Let's go this way. Faster rules. I guess it's just like challenges or anything. I don't even know how to play. I haven't even started. He's probably grabbing there. He's an Italian Jew. Marino! Marino's Italian. Alright, so press this to toss. Okay. How do I swing and hit it then? Ow, yeah. Okay. Now they're gonna teach me the tutorials. They're gonna teach me everything step by step. It's gonna take a while. Turn the serve. Alright. Score. Ah, there you go. Yeah, if anybody wants to come in AIU and come chat with me, I'm in the live streaming channel. We can come talk to me. I have nobody to talk to. No, we can chat about anything you want. I don't really care. Press back twice make the ball harder than usual. Much faster shot. There's a charge shot. Alright. Press early to charge. Oh, I'm way off. Oh shit, he dives forward. That's cool. I like that.
15
Okay. Oh, there was other moves you could do too. I gotta figure these out. I guess the first strategy. We'll see. What was that? I did it! It says it's locked. Oh, you can go into another channel probably and I can drag you in. And I could drag you in. Slice. Flat. Top spin. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, no, I did it. Oh, no, I gotcha.
30
Oh, fuck.
15.
Not sure where the check go. Oh shit. I'll hit it back. Beat up her dog on camera, released the footage by mistake. Yeah, I saw that. That's disgusting. The way she was. There's one where she punches her and punches the dog in the face. That's bullshit. What's up, Blake?
Hey there.
Yeah, Devin was bringing up that YouTuber. I don't know if she's a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or whatever, but yeah, she has a Doberman, and then she like punched it in the face, and she was like doing all types of fucked up shit to the Doberman. People were criticizing her on it, and then she released some sort of statement saying that, oh, I have to teach the Doberman because when it comes to my face, I have to teach it that it can't come to my face with an open mouth because it could bite me and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, that's bullshit. That's not.
Was
how
it like a
works.
hard punch?
Yeah, yeah. The dog like climbs up and goes to like lick her in the face, and she like punches it right in the face.
Jeez.
There's another one where she spits at it and she's like kicking it and pushing it around. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Is it the same one that was abusing the cat?
No, it's a different one.
Set and match.
She does it right on stream like it's nothing. Like it doesn't mean anything. She didn't. I guess it didn't even click in her head that some people are gonna be like, yeah, what the fuck? You can't treat your dog like that.
Did she get kicked out?
I've punched the dog in the face once, Devin, but that's because it was coming at me to bite me. It jumped. It was a pit bull. My friend's pit bull. It was vicious. And we used to fight.
Oh, of course it was a pit bull.
Yeah, I
Sure.
used to fight with my dog all the time. Before it was my dog, that's how I got my dog, was because those two dogs, it used to be his, and they used to fight.
Why you gotta mention the race?
Yeah, so I took my dog from him because I was like, yeah, I'll keep her. If you can't keep them from fighting, then I'll keep the dog in my house. But eventually, it just ended up being my dog. But that dog, one time, I went to his house and it came running at me and it was about to bite me in the face. It like jumped up to bite me in the face and I punched it right in the nose. Fucking ran off crying.
And you're mean.
Yeah, I'm mean. But I mean, hey, it's better than getting bit in the face. But yeah, you could tell in the video that dog was playing with her. It wasn't trying to bite.
Come on.
It was being all playful.
Right.
I mean, most of the times that she's like pushing it and doing shit to it, it looks like it's just going to her face to kiss her and play with her. It's probably
Yeah,
pretty
you can,
young
you
and it's
can, you can tell when a dog's
yeah,
gonna bite you because you can't stop them pretty much.
yeah. But it's probably a really young dog. He's still really playful, and he's just like, you know how dogs do that when they want to play. They jump up
Yeah.
real fast. You know, they jump up towards your face and they wanna play.
Dogs always bite you when they're like puppies. Bite your legs and mess with your shoes.
So show me how to direct these things. Flat. Oh, hit it. What's that? Oh, it's like a high hit. Okay. Yeah, teaching you how to direct it. This game's still teaching me stuff on the place. Fast paced, energetic Mario Tennis.
Did you ever remember the I forget what it's called? Yeah, it's like a virtual game machine thing where you put your face into it.
Yeah, Virtual Boy, yeah. Like from back in the day you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that
It's
failed
red,
horribly.
and you
Yeah.
just kind of lean on the ground and put your face in it. They had that tennis game on it. It's sweet.
Yeah, it looked cool. It could have been good if they took more time in making that thing, but they like rushed it out. It just didn't look that good.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't like it was in color or anything. I think it was all red.
Yeah, everything was red and black, and you had to stick your face in it, and the way it was set up would be like really uncomfortable on your neck, and all this stuff was just not a good idea.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good either. It could have been so much better if they just, like I
Right.
said, took their time with it and perfected it. But they wanted to rush it out because Genesis was coming out. And they're like, well, we can't lose our foothold on the video game market. That's right, they took it back with Super Nintendo right after that anyway. But yeah, that was like Nintendo's biggest flop.
Yeah, my brother got it for his birthday, I think 1 year or something.
Oh, you lucky. If he still has it, that shit's worth so much money right now.
No, he got rid of that. I don't know how long ago.
Yeah, he should have. That it's worth so much money right now. People buy that like.
Are they?
Yeah, the people sell them since they didn't make too many of them, so they're kind of rare. I got a friend who got one. He paid like. Nah, he got it like 10 years ago, but he paid like even 10 years ago he paid like $300 for it. So I'm sure it's way more than
Hey,
that.
maybe you bought my brother's.
Yeah, maybe. Hold on a sec. Let's I'm gonna try to coax people to sending me money by posting my Streamlabs link in the chat.
You need that cash.
Need that cash. You think I
Gotta
play
pay
these
taxes.
video games for free for you guys?
That's right. Where's your sponsorships?
Yeah, I need sponsors. There's actually I keep forgetting to check it out, but they just opened up, well, a few months ago, they opened up like a gaming center or something like by my house. I keep seeing the sign for it out when I'm on my way to work, and I'm like, I should really check that out. I never think about it. Let's see
How do you have 1.3 thousand subscribers now?
because I'm awesome.
With all those people.
No, I don't know. I'm sure most of them are Devin's fans.
They were saying they're bots. You paid for them. Okay, that's fine.
I had 500 mostly, and then I got an extra 500 from doing those videos of Hassan reacting to
The Devin
Devin.
one?
Yeah,
Those ones were pretty dang good.
Yeah, after that, I skyrocketed and doubled my viewership, and then I got an extra 300 after that. Just posting videos here and there. Eventually, it came up.
Yeah, like I said, I got an ad when I opened up the live stream. Raking the ad rev.
Fucking Billy just got his whole channel demonetized. That sucks. Yeah, it sucks. He went to review some videos to see if he can get them monetized, and they ended up demonetizing his entire channel. I was like, fuck, that's bullshit.
What's really annoying is I used to get paid $100 every so often to have a video that's popular on my channel, and then they, made the rule change where you have to have so many subscribers and so many hours of viewership, and they took it away from me. So annoying.
Yeah, that happened to me. I had
I got like $100 every, I don't know, 8 months or something.
well, when I first started my channel, that happened soon after I started my channel. I was up to like, I got like up to $30 or $40 really fast, and then they did that, and then it was like a whole year till I got to the point where I could start making money on it again. Hold on, I'm supposed to run with ball and press a shot. I forget what to say, press a shot. Button
That's right.
To do a max
Alpha
charge.
Skyrock thing.
Alpha's gotta get on board with the Alpha Express now, yeah. Yeah.
Be right here first when you're
That way you can
got a
say-
million subscribers.
Yeah, that way you guys can say you discovered me when I get super
That's
big.
right. We made you
Oh,
who
it's
you
good.
are today.
I knew him before anybody else did. Ah, fucking. Ah, hit it! Ah! Damn, I'm losing at this. Charge your power when the ball will fall until the tip of your racket shines. Oh, I gotta charge it all the way.
And then you can promote Devin's channel when you got a million subs. He'll be on his 10th channel by then.
Yeah, yeah, but YouTube's getting worse, man. I don't know. Everybody's getting demonetized. I mean, Devin's getting strikes every time he posts a video, basically, on 3 different channels. I think it's pretty much going downhill. It's gonna be pretty bad.
He's gonna have to start signing in his videos.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what people can do. You just have to play and not make videos. Either not make videos on things you're talking about, or just make, like, you can't say certain words. I don't know what you could possibly do.
Definitely the words we use.
I'm supposed to do with this. Well, tell them now also works. That'll make it easier.
You'll have to come up with an Enigma code, like the Germans.
Oh, I see. Retro was a bit late. You hit a trick shot, but you almost lost some energy. I'm not sure how you're supposed to time this. I wish they would tell you. Unleash a special spot shot. So Donald Trump talking about making some gun regulations. People, his supporters are angry. Well, some of them
Yeah. Yeah, I listened to him and
I hit him in the
McConnell,
face.
and they're just talking about red flag laws, which
Yeah.
I think is probably the most effective thing they could do, besides outright banning everything.
Well, maybe
So
that's why
obviously
that...
these people have signs way beforehand. People in their life, they notice all the signs, which they talk about, of course, after everything happens.
Yeah, shit. Well, I found it pretty funny that the day after he starts talking about it, all these people were tweeting about, we're not going to support you anymore. This and that. It's like, that was so funny to me. That was that Caitlyn Bennett chick. You ever seen her? The Trump supporter chick. She's like a big gun advocate.
What about her?
She posted she was really pissed that day that Donald Trump said he was going to make gun laws and stuff. And she was like, this, I'm not supporting you next election. I'm so angry with you. This and that. That made me laugh because she was such a hard supporter of Trump. I bet she deleted it later, so I guess she calmed down and probably changed her mind. But
Well, she probably realized, well, who else is she going to vote for that's closest to her side?
yeah,
No one.
who you're going to vote for. There's nobody else running. Well, there's one other person running against Trump for the Republican side, and that guy's not going to He's not going to. So it's like either if she's not going to vote for Trump, then she's going to have to vote for a Republican. Oh, damn it.
She was the lady that took her graduation photo on campus with her AR or something.
Yeah. Yeah, she always goes on college campuses, asks people about Trump or gun laws and stuff.
Oh no.
Tries to be a smartass, but she's not really funny or anything, so she's just useless.
She just tries to make people look stupid,
Yeah, yeah.
which isn't hard to do.
No, which isn't hard
You can
to
do that to either side because no one's informed.
On top of that, it's not hard to do when you're making videos because you could just cut out the ones that don't look stupid, you know, and then it makes it look like everybody you talk
Yeah,
to
actually,
looks
I
stupid.
watched a video of hers recently where she was asking everyone what position of Elizabeth Warren or what Elizabeth Warren has done that they like. And she was been a senator, and she just shows a bunch of clips of everyone saying they have no idea.
Yeah,
Except for one clip except for one of the clips, she cuts out the first part of what the person said, and it's like, okay, can you name another? It's like, wait, why did you cut out the first part where apparently he named something?
yeah, right. That, you know why? They make him look like he didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's not informed, but what actually made me realize that when she was doing the interviews is that people really don't care about politics; they just care about people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I've said that before. It's like a popularity contest or something. But you get that with the opposite as well when you ask people about a certain candidate. Oh, I don't like him, and you're like, oh, why? And then they don't really have a good reason why they don't like him. They just don't like him. They don't know any of that person's policies. Or it happens to me with Yang all the time. I don't know anything about it. I argue with people about UBI, and they have no clue what it is.
Right.
They had no idea that we've tried to have UBI before.
Yeah, I watched your video on that.
I didn't know that either until I looked into it after Yang was proposing it. And I heard him mention it, so I was like, oh, let me read up on this. And I was like, oh yeah, we almost did have UBI like a couple times. And the last time was only because Democrats wanted more money. And they wanted
Yeah, I was surprised when I heard
yeah,
that in your
that was
video.
the only reason it didn't go through twice. They tried 2 times.
Because it would have been way easier to pass it and then increase it.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me to deny it for that when you could just take it low and then, you know, maybe a year later try to increase it. But instead they denied the entire thing. Oh, we can't come to an agreement because Democrats want this much for the bottom floor of UBI and the Republicans want to go for the lower amount. So that's why politics sucks. That's why we never get shit done because of stupid shit like that. Can you imagine? We don't pass something that's gonna help us because they can't agree on how much money they should put into it. So just put the low amount and figure out a way to get it higher later. So why is that difficult? Oh, I'm gonna get rocked right here. Oh my god. This game is hard.
Change card.
But actually what surprises me is no one is talking about the deficit.
No.
I haven't heard one question ever.
That's true.
Which is usually a talking point.
Yeah, but I think we're at the point where it always...
What, we don't care about it anymore?
No, it's not caring about it. It's just that nothing seems to be done about it, even when they do talk about it. You know, even when candidates say they are going to work on the deficit, it never happens. So I think people are just
That's the one thing that Republicans are essentially crapping out on currently is that. That's supposed to be, you know, a conservative thing, but to the wayside.
Yeah. Yeah, I think at this point people just... There's no point talking about it because people are just not going to let you say that.
Have you ever actually looked into who we owe the money to? Or do you know?
I'm sure a lot of countries. Some of it's probably to the federal
Apparently the majority is us in like bonds and whatnot.
We owe it to ourselves. Well, the Federal Reserve...
Yeah, like, to the American people, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
That's the majority of our debt is.
That's how Social Security got fucked up. Social Security is supposed to be us paying into it and getting our money back, but they use that money for other things, thinking that they'll get that money back and replace it, but then it never gets replaced. So Social Security is gonna be pretty dead pretty soon. Talk about attention to that. No backhand passing. Yeah, I probably don't know. I'm not even sure what all the different strokes are. I just keep pressing random buttons, hoping that that's the right one. Shit. That sheet's low. Let's look at that. That's a top spin. Max energy, maybe I can get this one. Oh shit. Ah! Try to do this shit. Super hit.
13, 14.
Sean said the money's owed to him.
Could be.
It could be, yeah.
Break point.
But yeah, that's why Social Security's fucked. I think they said it's got like 10 years to it or something. It's pretty screwed. So candidates didn't even talk about Social Security this time around either. That's something Democrats almost always talk about. They didn't talk about it this time. Or they haven't yet.
Yeah, Social Security is a good thing, though.
Yeah, I think they're not talking about it because it's pretty dead. There's nothing anybody can do about it. The United States spent that money.
Yikes.
Yeah. It's kind of like what banks do, right? You put your money in there and they spend that money and they get it back when you need it. But eventually, if you pull out too much,
Right.
they need more time. They'll tell you like, oh, you can only pull out 500 one day in 24 hours. That's
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I went to pull out, like, what is it, 15,000 to buy a car, and they're like, "I can call ahead." I'm like, "It's my money. I need it."
Yeah, exactly. But that's why, because they don't hold your money. They spend it in other places and get it back from other places. And eventually, they gotta pull it back up together. To give it
That's
to
like 15,000, not much. You should have it on hand. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, they should. Well, they probably do, but, then they don't have money on hand for other customers.
Right.
But yeah, but that's bullshit to me. If you're putting your money somewhere for them to hold it, they should hold it. When you're looking at it.
But they gotta make money too.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what happened to Social Security. So now, when it comes time for you to get your Social Security, there probably won't be any money for it. You won't be able to.
That's alright. I opened up my own retirement account.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I got retirement going.
Advantage server.
I got a 401k.
But only put 200 every month into it.
Watch that shit happen with my 401k too. When it comes time to cash it out, they're gonna be like, we don't have it all. Like, what?
Hmm.
My fucking money.
I have the Roth IRA, so I pay taxes, then put it in. So I can get it untaxed into it
Yeah. It's,
when I'm old and decrepit.
well, if we can get Yang to win, you'd have an extra $1,000 a month to put away or use on your taxes.
Yeah, I don't see him. Everyone's against him.
Yeah. Well, he just had the biggest boost he's had the whole time right now. After the last debate.
Well, I looked at the polls after it, and he didn't even move.
No, he's still. Well, there's one extra poll that just finished yesterday that he rocked. He had the highest in it.
And the Clear Politics one?
No, it was a Florida one. So that might count to push him up 1 more %, but then he still needs one more poll to rock, basically, to get another %. And then he's in. I'm surprised that Julian Castro is like pretty much in the same spot as he is. I thought he would be better.
This shows Yang at 2.
Yeah, that might not be counted yet.
This one's
That was last night, I think.
see which one this is. Only 15. This is out of 1,500 people. Enough.
He got fucked with that other one. They should have told him earlier that those don't count. That he already announced that he got through, somebody else did too. And they find out that those don't count.
I just don't think he can make it past the media, who just
No.
focuses on a couple people.
NBC is the worst. They don't even mention his name. Like there was after
know.
the last debates, they were talking about the debates all day, and they were mentioning 6 people who were polling under him, and not him. Like, what the
I
fuck?
know, it's
That's
insane.
nuts. Like, how do you not mention people that are polling higher than you?
Yeah, they talk about Booker, which is like polling the same.
Booker. They even talked about like Bennett and all these other guys that nobody cares about. But if you look at it, somebody put up a graph of how much each politician attacked each other during the debates. And you look
Oh,
at
I know,
it,
I've seen that.
yeah, and you look at
nothing
it.
was from Yang.
Yeah,
or
Yang
Yang.
was the only one that wasn't attacking anyone. Everybody else was attacking each
That's
other.
actually the problem. He's not like
Yeah, but it's stupid that that's the problem because there shouldn't be
drama
that way.
sells.
Like to me, I see that as being better. You know, like I like him more because of that.
Well,
Because I don't want to
that's
see.
actually correct,
Yeah,
but not
yeah.
what sells.
But the people, yeah, the media and all these people, they want to see fight. They want to see conflict and drama.
And like a huge burn obviously helped Gabbard.
Yeah, it did. But she's way down. She's not making it to the next debate for sure.
Did
polling
he get
so-
another poll or something that he needed?
He pulled. I don't know how much of a percent that's gonna. That last the Florida polls. I don't know if it's gonna be a full percent. He did rocket. People voted for him higher than anyone else.
Well,
He got, like,
did he qualify
36.
for the next one?
Not yet. He needs 1 more percent. Same as Leon Castro. They both just need 1%.
God, I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's corny. And then Klobuchar is polling just enough, but she's like 100,000 short on donations. I don't think she's getting it. While Yang
I don't think anyone likes her.
Yang and Castro both have enough donations to just get 100%. Which they had,
What did
but
Yang
they
say
both got
about
fucked
this
by
video?
those NBC polls that DNC said they found. Because they had him in those polls. These fucking chronic shits. Oh my god.
15 all.
Yang will win. I see his victory in the flames. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tight. I hope he makes it to the next debate. Hope he gets that 1%. He's still got plenty of time. Well, he's still got this whole month basically. And he's been holding pretty good, so there's a good chance. But then the next one's he's
Andrew's
gonna need to hold.
3% in Texas, he said.
The next one's going to be tougher because he's going to need to pull. He's going to need to get way higher than 4%. He's going to get to like 15 or something.
Someone tattooed Yang on his calf.
Donation-wise, he's doing great.
Right.
I think he just got a huge boost in donations, like bigger boost than any other candidate's gotten.
I just saw something like that.
Yeah, he posted that up like 2 days ago or something, last night. Damn it. Too bad. I'm the loser. Yeah, I guess I gotta try again if I want to move on. Yeah, I can see this game being fun when you get used to it, but I don't think it's worthwhile. But I'm not a big tennis guy in the first place.
It's probably more fun if you're playing against someone,
Yeah, when you're playing with people, these games are always fun. I remember
but it's more fun to play with someone like at a party or something.
I remember back in the day, I used to play a lot of these Mario sports games. They'd be fun. It was like a soccer one, baseball one. They'd be fun, but yeah, they're always more fun when you have people over and you play. As long as we don't get Cory Booker, well, Cory Booker's definitely not going to make it. Kamala Harris, she's high up there. Any other candidates in North America? The problem is most of them do support it. It's like Yank's one of the few that don't.
15-30.
Don't support what?
That does support reparations. I think.
Well, he
Bernie
does, but
doesn't,
in
right?
form of his UBI.
Yeah, which makes sense. Which, you know, it's a cool middle point that satisfies
into it.
everyone, right? Oh, you don't like welfare?
Yeah.
Their UBI will take over welfare. Yeah, you know, you want reparations? Well, you can get UBI.
It's kind of nice, yeah.
Yeah, you want to forgive student loans? Well, UBI will help you with your student loans. You know, like anything you can think of. It works.
Oh dang, Harris is down to 8. Ouch.
Oh yeah, after that burn from come on, from what's her name, Tulsi? She's like dropping down.
Break point. Reduce. Advantage server.
Cut that.
Green point.
To the other side.
Green server.
Oh, see now I rock.
Change
yeah,
card.
sides. Oh fuck him up.
Out. 15.
Basically what I'm saying is Yang is our last hope, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough election this year. Fucking. The worst thing is we'll probably end up with Trump again. I was thinking about it like when he was talking about gun reform being in video games. I'm like, he's gonna lose a lot of his supporters on this because a lot of his supporters are like internet kids.
What did he say about it?
When he was blaming video games for violence.
Who did?
Trump.
Oh, this is dumb.
Yeah. Well, it's not the first time. He did that before. I think when he first became president, there was a mass shooting and he was blaming video games for it.
That's been debunked so many times. I think it was funny. A local newspaper posted that. Saying, it said, experts say.
Experts
what?
say? What experts? Let's see this.
Yeah, it's like, I
Bullshit.
didn't even read the article, but everyone was posting through them.
Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, you can look it up. There's a lot of reports showing the decline in violence since the 90s when video games started coming up with violent games. It's been a steady decline ever since.
I mean, I played plenty of violent video games. Didn't do anything.
Yeah. I mean, if the connection would be that maybe those people are violent in the first place, so they like violent video games too. Yeah. The people who
Yeah.
seems like they would. It's like trying to blame horror movies for people being violent, and it's like, well, you know, the people who are violent probably automatically like horror movies. Everybody else is just
No, correlation is causation.
yeah. But yeah, but I figured a lot of people who like Trump were going to be upset about that, so they might not want to vote for him. But then I was thinking they don't have anybody else to vote for, so they probably will vote for him.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no choice.
If they want to stay Republican, there's no one else.
Because there's no one else that's running, right?
There's one other guy running from, I think his name is Weld, Bill Weld or something. He's holding
Really?
so low, yeah. He's the only guy. There was one other guy, he dropped out. He said it's unrealistic. He's like, it's unrealistic to run against Trump. So he dropped out. And then this Bill Weld guy is still going. He might drop out. So I don't know. If he doesn't, then it's going to be a two-man debate on the Republican side. I don't think they even need to. Funny. Those fucking hits are too fast. I can't react in time. It's like thundering and lightning. All day. Oh, there you go.
Advantage receiver.
So, got this one.
Match point.
Ties up. Got it. Oh no, he got it. Oh, I bet I got my super.
Game
Set
set
match.
match receiver.
I win! fucking mass shootings. I don't know what's going on. I seen someone talking online about, like if you think these kids were communicating with each other on the internet and scheduled this, because it's a coincidence that it all happened like in the same days, basically, same time frame. I don't know if that's true. Do you think they find evidence of that pretty quick? Isn't that, people leave internet trails like shit, so they'd be able to find that pretty quick.
Oh, well, I gotta call someone when I get off the
Alright.
phone. I'll probably pop back in.
Alright, man. Yeah.
I'm back.
Thanks. Alright, well, at least I passed this one. Oh, wait, am I going? Forest practice court? What am I practicing? Oh, it's a lot of points. Forest practice court. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they were saying that there might be a connect. I don't think there is. I think one kid. I didn't see one dude, the Dayton dude. I don't know if he had a manifesto. I didn't see that. The El Paso kid had one. They're saying he's a Democrat, and it shows his internet activity shows he's a Democrat. But in the manifesto, he was saying a lot of non-Democrat things. So I don't know if he used to be a Democrat and then changed his mind recently. Or slowly over time, because he was talking about Latino immigrants taking jobs, and then saying it would be worse with automation and stuff, and that all these Latino immigrants coming to Texas are going to turn the state blue. So I think that was a major worry of his, that Texas was going to become Democrat. I mean, if he was a Democrat, why would he be worried about that? I think he'd like that.
Oh no!
Can't handle this guy. So I don't think that's true. I mean, he might have been a Democrat, but he might have already changed. A lot of people, the last elections, switched from being Democrats to Republicans. A lot of people who most usually voted for Republicans voted for Trump. They didn't like Hillary. They voted against her. They didn't, even if they were Democrats, they voted against the Democrat, which is pretty dumb. It's what happened. Oh, I think am I just supposed to go back and forth with him for two? This is 26 out of 200. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I think we're just supposed to hit it back, I guess 50 times each. Just a blob. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I'm fucked. Oh, I got it! Yeah, bitch! What you got? What you got, bitch? Do it again. Oh, I fucked up on that. I wanted him to do it again so I could do my super against his and see what happens. I fucked that up. Let's try it again. Well, at least I'm getting experience and raising up my stats. Oh, Devin's got a video premiering in 24 minutes. I'll probably stop my stream by then. So, you guys know. On AIU Resurrection, there's a premiere gonna start. Inside the mind of the El Paso shooter. I was just talking about that. Perfect. Yeah, maybe he'll read the manifesto to us. I haven't read the whole thing. I've just seen pieces of it, and it's pretty fucked up. But you can see it. I mean, they want to blame video games and all this stuff, but there's a social issue going on right now. You know, people are getting very polarized, and things are seeming. Especially to a young mind, you think about like when you're young, you don't really have a good concept of time and how, you know, things change and how we always go through periods of, oh, the world's gonna end, you know, like things going downhill, and then, you know, it goes back to normal. But when you're young, you don't notice those things. You don't see it that way. Things seem so dead end. So this guy, you know, like I was saying in the manifesto, he's talking about Democrats taking over Texas and this and that. He's seeing that as something like an end of the world type of thing. I don't think things are just going to devolve into horribleness. And it's like, dude, relax. Like, it's not so dire. And you get that with these people who talk about, you know, the genocide of the white race and stuff like that. It's like, what? It's not that serious, dude. Relax. Like, what are you talking about? But yeah, that's how they see it. And I've been seeing a rise of these. I saw a Twitter account yesterday called, what's it called? Like, a White Nation or something like that. Or White Future. And it just basically talks about how, you know, the white race is going to be gone. And it's like, what are you... The white race is not disappearing. What are you talking about? But that's the fear that they're putting into people's minds, and young people especially are going to be very susceptible to that and feel like it's an extremely dire situation. And then they do drastic things, like shoot up places. We're seeing a rise in that. And a lot of that just comes from that, yeah, from them being on the internet and people talking about it in such a dire way that they see it as, yeah, it's over. You know? If I don't do something now, it's going to be over. You need to make a stand. But it's like, you're not making any stand. I think they think they're being martyrs, but nobody's looking at them as martyrs. Like, very few people are looking at you as martyrs. The internet also gives an impression that things are bigger. Like, it's like feminine, like think of like, maybe now you don't see it as much, but think of like 2 years ago when all these feminists were coming out and all that stuff. That seemed big. It seemed like a lot of people agreed with them, that there was a huge push for it. And yeah, there was a huge push, but it wasn't as many people as you would think. It's just because it's on the internet and you see it a lot that you think that it's a lot. But to be honest, the average American does not give a shit about these things. I can promise you that. Most people I talk to outside the internet don't give a shit about that. Nobody at my job ever brings up feminism shit or that, you know, that the white race is disappearing or anything like that. People don't give a shit about that in their normal lives. They just want to live their lives and, you know, go do their day-to-day shit. So it's weird to me that these people take it so dire. But I think, yeah, like I said, I think that's a thing of people can't see a future too much. Most of these shooters do end up being pretty young, like under 22 at least. I think the only one that was older that I can think of right now is the Las Vegas shooter guy. He was older. But he's the only one. Like, every other one I could think of is like 19, 20. So yeah, I think it's something, I don't know how you would be able to solve that, but it's something you definitely need to solve. You definitely need to have a talk. Young people need somebody to talk to tell them that, hey, these things aren't so dire. Give it some time. That's not the proper solution. I don't see how it's going to change that. Now we got, the funny thing I saw was Mexico is saying they want to sue the United States or El Paso for the dead Mexicans. And I'm like, what? Can we sue Mexico back for all the missing young girls that've gone missing there due to human trafficking and stuff like that? I hope so. If they could sue us for mass shootings, we could sue them for missing people. Many people have gone to Mexico on vacation and gone missing. How far back I want them? Plants 30 times. Okie dokie. Oh, fuck you and your fireball, bitch. Oh, shit comes so fast sometimes. I think it's Venezuela and Bolivia, which, you know, are two really low economy countries, are warning their citizens not to go to USA on vacation because of these mass shootings too. pretty silly. That just makes me laugh. Like, what are these guys thinking of? Like, why would they say that? They just want to make themselves look better and like be like, oh, USA is not a great country if you think don't immigrate there. People are getting killed. Which in a sense is true, but out of so many people, hardly anyone is getting killed like that in mass shooting. No, that didn't work. Come on, let's hit one of these dark ones. I'm only halfway through, I'm not good at hitting. Nice. Oh, what is it doing? Don't do that. I think I hit that top right corner one at all. Let's get that guy. I regularly remind my friends that the world has always been this way and how much of a waste of time it is to have a defeatist act. Yeah. It is a problem of young people, I guess because their brains are underdeveloped, but young people don't look ahead very well. They're not good at that. Which lends to them not being responsible, you know, young people are not good with responsibility. And it's because they don't seem to look ahead, they don't have much foresight, you know. I know I sure as hell didn't. But I mean, obviously not all. Some kids are more responsible than others. Some kids care more about, you know, see more ahead than others. But a lot of times, young kids do not have good foresight. Most of them don't. They don't think of repercussions of their actions and stuff. They just want to do things in the moment and think about what could go wrong later, you know. For a kid who's there sitting there thinking that his entire race is getting taken out because of these people talking about it like it is, you know, that seems like there's nothing left. And then on top of that, maybe they're an incel, they're, you know, they can't get laid, they got low amounts of friends. Nowadays with internet, video games and stuff, it's way easier to just stay home and not put yourself in awkward situations and stuff, but, you know, it's... When I was a kid, we didn't have internet, we had some video games, they weren't all that great, but we got tired of them really fast, because it was like Atari and shit. But it was worth it to go out and take the risk of going into an awkward situation, because most of the times you meet somebody, and you meet someone cool, you enjoy yourself. I mean, we used to meet up. There's another thing about living in an urban city, too, is because we all live really close to each other. I can understand some suburban or rural places, you all live so far that if you're young and you're not old enough to drive yet, your only way to get anywhere is to meet anybody is to have your parents drive you to this. When I was a kid, we played on the block. You know, you go outside, you go sit on your porch. Eventually, some other kid's gonna pop up there, or be on his porch across the street or next door, and you're gonna say, "Hey, you got any GI Joes? Or you got a wiffle ball? You want to go play some wiffle ball or something?" Eventually, you round up like 6 or 7 kids, and you play football, you play wiffle ball, whatever, and you make friends, you make connections, but. These kids nowadays aren't making connections. You see it a lot. That's why there's a huge incel community. I finally passed that. These kids don't have anybody to play with, and nobody to hang out with, nobody to meet. I would blame a lot of that on the parents too. Is the parents don't tell them anything. They let them stay home and do that. You know, like No, my dad would make me go outside all the time. My dad would be like, what are you doing home? It's Saturday. You don't have school. What are you doing? Go outside. You know? And I'd be, I don't want to. I want to watch cartoons. No. Get the fuck outside. You know, go outside. And he would make me go outside. I hear kids playing. Go play with them. You know? My dad would sign me up for Little League and stuff like that, even though I didn't want to. I liked baseball, but I didn't care too much about playing Little League and stuff. I wanted to stay home and do stuff at home. And didn't want to be forced into doing something every weekend. But, you know, my dad was like, nope, you're joining Little League, go ahead. And in the end, after joining, I loved it, you know, and I had fun with people. And, you know, met a lot of people and had a good time. I regularly remind my friends. Oh, yeah, it's like that. I heard that already. But it's a sad thing. These people don't... I don't know. I don't know what could be done about that. I guess parents have gotten complacent with that. Or at least my generation, because I guess the kids now would be the kids of my generation. And my generation, I guess, got complacent with raising their kids and not doing the things that we were taught to do, like going out, you know, how to socialize and be friends, make friends. So it's a fucked up thing. But I don't think the solution is, a lot of people are bashing incels. I don't think that's the solution. I think, for sure, incels are losers, for sure. But they're losers that need to get out of their slump, their loserishness. I think when I was a kid, there was a lot of suicide. I remember that happening a lot. Nah, it is a young thing, but I guess my generation cared more about killing themselves than killing other people. Now these kids want to go out killing people for some reason. And it's like most of these people that they shoot have nothing to do with why they're mad. They just... Well, I guess with the El Paso shooter who was trying to shoot immigrants because that was what he was mad about. But a lot of times they don't. A lot of times they just go to a random place, you know, and shoot people in general. That's strange. I don't know. I've never had those thoughts. I've never been like... I've been in really depressed situations, really shitty situations, but I've never been like, it's over, I'm just gonna go and shoot a bunch of people, you know? It's like, I would think about killing myself first before that, for sure. But in the end, I'm not a very violent person in general, so I don't know what's causing people nowadays to be like this. But like I said, because of internet and stuff, it does seem like more, like with the incels, I mean, maybe there was a same amount of incels before. It's just now we know about them because they have forums and stuff like that, and they communicate with each other and make groups. People talk about them. I don't understand what it's supposed to do. Don't let Spike hit the ball. Oh, that's not going to be easy. Let me go back. There was another way to go. Yeah, I used to have no social schools. It's not a good place to be. Yeah, that's like I said. You can't just think that kids are just going to automatically have social skills. Like, your parents have to take you aside, talk to you. They got to put you in social situations. It kind of helps to have a big family, because I guess people visit their cousins and stuff like that. I mean, when I was a kid and I would go to other countries, like where my family's from, I would hang out with my cousins, meet people there. But here in the US, we didn't have a big family. It was just us. Well, my aunt in Queens and them, but we didn't visit them very often. They were kind of annoying. But, yeah, we didn't have a big family, but like I said, but I lived in an urban place. There was always kids around. So, but like I said, my dad would make me go out and tell me, like, you gotta go outside. Like, you're not staying in the house today, go outside. It's summer, you know, like it's summer, or it's the weekend, you know, you were school all week, and, you know, you're gonna sit here and watch TV, like, go outside. Go play some baseball or something. I think that's a good thing. I think maybe a lot of parents aren't playing catch with their kids, like getting their kids into sports. Sports is a big help, man. I'm not big into sports now, but when I was a kid, playing sports with people on the block was so much fun. Even if it's not like a regular sport, like even playing like Manhunt or tag or freeze tag with friends, that was a lot of fun. We used to do that for hours, tire ourselves out. There was no time to think about depressing thoughts. We were fucking exhausted from fucking chasing each other down all day, you know. And that might be a big problem too. I think a lot of parents are letting their kids stay home, and they're not burning off energy they have, and that comes out in your thoughts in negative ways. We're not meant to be lazy people. They're not meant to be unweak. Or at least not evolution-wise. We were hunters, gatherers, and we were moving around. If you stayed still back before we got completely civilized like this, we would you wouldn't eat. You'd die. And it's weird because I sometimes I relate human behavior with dogs because it makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Dogs are like that as well. If you don't burn off their energy, because dogs have a lot of energy, if you don't burn it off, they start acting up. And that's kind of what I feel about with young people too. Like if they're not burning off their energy or, you know, stimulating themselves in certain ways, they're gonna start acting up. I don't know if any of this is true. This is me being a couch psychiatrist, so don't take it as bad. But, you know, that's just me looking through observations I've made. Right after this, I'm gonna stop streaming. I want to watch Devin's premiere, and then I want to get some food and relax. Even though it's fucking pouring rain and thunder. Which sucks, but that's okay. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to end this. Oh, I gotta hit that thing. Ah, fuck, I missed. Yeah. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, I remember I was living in Miami. I was working at a Blockbuster. This place called Key Biscayne. A lot of rich people, celebrities, stuff like that. I remember Alex Rodriguez would be there, Vin Diesel, Spanish musicians too, like singers that are famous in Spanish-speaking countries, because it's Miami. Yeah, but they'd all live there, and a lot of these rich people would do is, for one, they had nannies, but secondly, what they would do is rent stacks of kids' movies, like, as opposed to spending time with their kids, teaching their kids stuff. You know what they're doing. They get these stacks of kids' movies, and they just want their kids to. They just want to do their own thing, right? They want to go enjoy their glass of wine and talk to their friend. So they just put the kids in front of a TV and douse them full of these kids' movies, you know, and not spending enough time with their kids. I think parents in my generation aren't doing that. They didn't spend enough time with their kids. They were more self-centered, I think. So these kids didn't get to learn these lessons, learn social skills, and those are things that are important to learn. I don't know, or at least learn what could go wrong if you don't make friends or stuff like that. I mean, there's not much you could do about a kid who's awkward and, you know, doesn't know how to make friends or doesn't feel like they belong with anyone. That's really hard. But, you know, there's got to be some sort of solution. There's got to be something we could do about it, or something that went wrong that we could see that people aren't seeing right. They want to blame everything else. It's like, no, that's not what it is. But anyways, yeah, I guess it's an interesting discussion. Maybe we could do it some other time. But I'm about to end this. Let's see. How long till Devin's premiere is 4 minutes, so you guys know. Re-up. Go load it up. Get ready to watch it. I'll talk to you guys later. And thanks for everybody who came by.